Hey guys, Hamsterwheel here, and today I want to share with you my guide on how to level in Vanilla Plus. You see, elite quests in Vanilla Plus give you a ton of experience, so if you're someone that wants to take advantage of this, it's recommended you revolve your leveling route around these elite quests. And because of this, I decided to come up with a leveling route for Vanilla Plus, which you can use to level up quickly if that's what you want. Before we get started, I just want to say that without these elite quests, leveling here still goes pretty quick with double XP rate for killing mobs and triple normal quest XP rate, but there's no denying that handing in these elite quests make you fly through the levels. Just keep in mind that this video is a horde only quest guide and I might make an alliance one as well in the near future, and 2, I'm making this quest guide based around you not getting boosted by max levels. Because if that's the case, then you can just do them as soon as you can pick up the quest, rather than when you're actually able to do them yourself or with a dungeon group. One last thing is that all the quests I will mention will be in the description below this video, so you can see exactly where to go, what to do, etc. Alright, now we got that out of the way, let's check out the leveling route that I came up with. So, where do we start? Well, at level 1 we just go ahead and level up the regular way. However, at level 10 you should be heading to Orgrimmar and talk to Thrall for the quest chain Hidden Enemies, and do that until you eventually get the elite quest to jump into Ragefire Chasm. And once you get that one, you should pick up the remaining quests as well. 1 can be picked up at Neru Fireblade in Orgrimmar, 2 can be picked up in Thunderbluff on the Elder Rise, and 1 more in the Undercity. So you should have 5 in total. Again, all these quests will be in the description below this video, so you can look at them at greater detail if that's what you want. After 1 run and completing all the quests, you should have no problem being at least level 17. At this point, you should head to the Crossroads and get the quest The Forgotten Pools. This quest requires you to check out the oasis northwest of the Crossroads, and then you test some seeds in the Stagnant Oasis. After that, we collect some Snapjaw shells, and then we head off to Thunderbluff for the first Wailing Caverns quest, the Leaders of the Fang. This also gives a really good blue weapon, so it's a must-have. Now, doing these couple of quests up until the Leader of the Fang should give you a good chunk of experience, but if you want to play it extra safe, you can get a level or 2 more until you're around level 19 for this dungeon. Anyway, once you get that Leader of the Fang quest, you can then pick up the remaining quests. 1 is also in Thunderbluff below the Spirit Rise, another one is at Ratchet called Trouble at the Docks, and then above the entrance to Wailing Caverns there's 2 more. After that, it's time to run Wailing Caverns and complete all the quests. Also, don't forget that the last boss drops another quest called the Glowing Shard, so do that as well. And after your Wailing Caverns run, you should have no problem being around level 22. At this point, you can do a very quick and easy quest that gives you a ton of experience, which is Arachnophobia in the Stone Talon Mountains. All you need to do is go up to this wanted poster, accept the quest, and then kill 1 elite spider called Besseleth, and that's it. It also gives you another green weapon, so that's also very nice. After that, you should focus on doing a Shadowfang Keep run. For this dungeon, there are 3 quests. The first one is the Book of Ur, which you can pick up in the Undercity, and the other 2 can be found here in the Sepulchre. 1 also gives the Seal of Savannas as a quest reward, which is a very nice ring for this level. Then, when you're done with your Shadowfang Keep run and you hand in all the quests, you should be around level 25 to 26. At this point, you should head to Hillspread Foothills to start off the Battle for Hillspread quest chain. Most of these are non-elite, but we're doing this because 1, it's close to Shadowfang Keep, and 2, eventually you will be able to get an elite quests. Now the part where you have to kill Magister Burnside and the part after require you to be a bit higher in terms of level. You can either choose to do a few more quests in the Hillspread Foothills like the Elixir quest chain, or if you fancy a change of scenery, head back to Kalimdor and do some quests in the Thousand Needles for instance. But honestly, considering how much time it takes you to switch zones, you're much better off just gaining a level or 2 here until you're around level 30, which shouldn't take too much time considering the very fast rested XP generation as well. Again, this is what I recommend you to do, but you can always head back to the Southern Barrens for a quest here and there, or maybe Stone Talon Mountains. It's all what you prefer at the end of the day. Now, when you get to level 30 or so, you will want to tackle the Elite Battle of Hillspread quests, in combination with another quest called Humbert's Sword. These are great to do alongside each other, and those quests combined will provide you with a very nice chunk of experience. Alright, and once you're done with those 2, I advise you to go to Thousand Needles. Here you should pick up the quest Hypercapacitor Gizmo, which just involves you having to kill 1 elite Panther, and that's it. You also get a decent ring, so that's always nice. Then you go to the Shimmering Flats and do the quest Hardened Shells. It's also nice to do a few other quests while you're in the area, as they're all close together. Now the reason you want to do that quest in particular is because the follow-up is called Encrusted Tailfins. This requires you to kill elite murlocs in Stranglethorn Vale in the Vile Reef. This, however, is a level 35 quest, but it's nice to already have it in our quest log. And after these errands, you should be around level 32 to 33 at least. So from here, it's time to focus on the mastery quests, as the last 3 quests of this chain are all elites. So go over to Stranglethorn Vale and do the first couple of parts of the mastery quest, in combination with a few other quests you can find. Then at level 35 or so, you can try your hands at that Encrusted Tailfins quest, alongside the quest called the Vile Reef. These two are in the same area and are not super hard, just 10 tailfins and a tablet you gotta collect. Once you handed both of those in, you should be around level 36 to level 37. At this point, you can get a group together for the elite quests in Stromgarde in the Arathi Highlands. However, the quest chain that I recommend starts at Nimboya in Gromgol Base Camp, with the quest Trollbane. Get that and then head to the Arathi Highlands. From here on out, you and your other party members follow the quest chain. This quest chain can be completed all the way, though doing this elite quest chain until you're about level 42 should be enough. And once you hit that level, you should continue the mastery quest until you get both the elite Panther and Raptor quests. The Tiger one is obviously non-elite, so you can just solo that on your own, no problem. Then find yourself a few friends, or again just a max level willing to help you out, and finish those 2 quests. If you have enough people, you can afterwards try your luck at the final quest, which is called Big Game Hunter. And after completing those 3 elite mastery quests, you should be around level 43 to 44. At this point, I advise you to pick up the Captain's Chest in Booty Bay, which once again requires you to only kill 1 elite. He hits like a truck, so again, get some friends to help you out. Also, the Bloodsail Buccaneers quest is a nice quest chain that can give you some quick XP, so combining that with the Captain's Chest quest should give you a good chunk of experience. And after this, I estimate you should be around level 45. Again, if you're a slightly higher level, that's always nice, and if you're a bit lower, you can always take a break from this route and just do a few solo quests here and there. So now we want to work towards Zul'Farrak. Zul'Farrak, however, is harder than on regular Classic, so we are aiming for at least level 48. In Fairless, you can do a quest called Zapped Giants, which you can solo, but it is counted as an elite quest, so tons of experience to be gained there. Make sure you combine this with the Fuel for the Zapping quest, which you can get from the same NPC. Other than that, there's plenty of other quests in Camp Mojache and of course in Gadgetzan to get you to level 48. And once we hit around level 48, you should get at least 5 of the total elite quests for Zul'Farrak. There's one here in the Shimmering Flats called Gazrilla, another one at Tabitha in Duswallow March called Tiara of the Deep, and the remaining 3 are just here in Gadgetzan. And once you have those 5 elite quests, it's time to do a Zul'Farrak run. Alright, and after you've handed in all those quests and completed the run, we're looking at around our early 50s. From this point on, you can venture to the hinterlands, as there's plenty of quests there. First quest I recommend you to get is called Snapjaw's Mon, which is very easy. All you do is kill 10 Snapjaws, and afterwards you get an elite quest called Gameritamon. This quest is very easy, as all you need to do is kill 1 elite mob and that's it. Then of course you want to do the 5 elite quests in Jinta Allure, which also gives you some very nice items, including a melee necklace or a caster cloak, and of course that Rune of the Guard Captain trinket. Keep in mind that it's recommended here you're around level 53 to 54, as these mobs can hit quite hard, because normally in Classic level 50 to 51 is pretty okay, but just to play it safe, I would start out with those Snapjaw quests and a few other quests in Revantusk Village to get you an extra level or 2. So once you're around level 53 to 54 or maybe a bit higher, you can head to Jinta Allure and do those 5 quests. Again, just to remind you, those quests will be in the description below this video. Now after Jinta Allure and all of the elite quests handed in, we should be give or take level 56. From here on out, I advise you to take the long journey to Winterspring. And if you're a druid, you can be Mega Chat and just teleport to Moonglade, walk through the tunnel and there you go. From there you can do some solo quests like the Winterfall quests and the Yeti quests. At level 56 or so, I recommend you to pick up the quest called Ursius of Shardtooth. It's simple, quick and gives you a ton of experience. Once you're done, you get the follow-up to kill Brumeron, which again is just one simple elite mob. After that, you get one more quest from the NPC to kill another elite called Shai Rotam. Probably not pronouncing it right, but there you go. Now this tiger is a lot tougher than the previous ones, so make sure you have at least 2 more people around the same level to help you out. And after you hand that quest in, you get an extra quest which also gives you a nice green necklace, so that's always nice. And well, these quests should get you very close to level 60, and as one final recommendation, I advise you to do the quest called Luck Be With You. This requires you to go to the Elite Frost Elemental South in Winterspring and collect the frost shards there. If you're smart, you can avoid them or CC them and just snag those crystals quickly and run away. And well, after those elite quests in Winterspring, you should be either level 60 or at least very close to being max level. You can choose to do a few more quests, or if you hit level 60, well then, congratulations. You've made it and you're ready to try some endgame stuff. And that's pretty much the route I came up with. I want to give a big shout out to Lorian who helped me, and again, let this be some sort of a foundation for your leveling route and not an end-all be-all route that literally tells you every tiny little step you should take. I hope I was able to help you with this guide, and as always, I want to thank you for watching. I'm Hamsterwheel and have a good one.